You look great, my girl.
Thank you, Kanye.
Do you want to talk about anything, Kanye?
I mean, do you think you're being unfairly targeted for the comments you've been making?
Do you feel like these are unfair?
Yes,
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, anti-Semitic statements are never good for anybody, right? It's kind of like being anti-black.
But, you know, it's really interesting. I didn't realize that I could be considered anti-Semitic till I read one of the definitions of anti-Semitism. Look at this. The definition says, making mendacious, dehumanizing, demonizing, or stereotypical allegations about Jews as such, or the power of Jews as a collective, such as, especially, but not exclusively. This sounds like a, let it go by. What was that? All right, so it says, think about it, that sounds like the type of wording that's in the contracts, right?
Indeed.
Okay, it says, such as, especially, but not exclusively, the myth about a world Jewish conspiracy or of Jews controlling the media, economy, government, or other societal institutions.
But isn't that what you said? That Jews run everything?
Yeah, but that actually is considered to be anti-Semitic.
Right.
So I didn't realize that it was anti-Semitic to say, hey, you know, I have a Jewish attorney, I have a Jewish record label, I have a Jewish contractor, I have a
Do you
Jewish...
regret your statements?
Or the statements you think you should be walking back? I mean, considering...
What do you mean walking back?
Well, you know, backing up off of them. I mean, the thing is, you've lost a lot of endorsements. People are dropping you. You're getting, you know, vilified. You know, I mean, you might think you're right, but I think, you know, there's a whole world out there that's condemning you for what you said.
Okay, so this right here is a chart of Universal Studios, 20th Century Fox, ABC News, CBS News, Columbia Pictures, Warner Brothers, ESPN Sports, Fox News, Washington Post, Metro Goldwyn Mayer, MTV Music Television, Nickelodeon, USA Today, Wall Street Journal.
What he's basically saying to y'all is, if I said it and it's in the definition that if you say it, then it's anti-Semitic, then yeah, I was probably anti-Semitic. Then like, well, are you going to apologize and walk it back? He said, wait a minute. Let me tell you why it's not anti-Semitic, because everything I said is true. Let's see everything that they own and run. Boom, 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 boom. Although my guy is, I get that he's proving his point, but hey, he's running it down.
Journal, Comedy Central, NBC Entertainment, Google, what else do we have? Disney, ABC Kids and Family, YouTube, Los Angeles Times, Discovery Network, Paramount Pictures, Facebook, Huffington Post, Yahoo, Marvel, Hulu, Cosmopolitan, Time, Touchstone, Associated Press, Pixar, Miramax, HBO, New York Post, LucasArts, MSNBC, DreamWorks Animation. Now, the thing is, I skipped over maybe about 5 of them because it was just unclear on this list. The red
All right, so he's showing the chart.
are the executives that are Jewish at these companies.
I can't see the list from here. I mean, he's trying to show him. Can you take a screenshot of take a screenshot of that right there so that you can see for yourself that everything he's saying is to him true. Now, if a whole group of people are offended, bro, just say, sorry I offended you for being anti-Semitic, guys. I apologize. Nah, because they call that buck breaking. Everybody wants to take it to the full extreme. Oh, they are trying to break him. They trying to turn him into the slave. They want you to say Toby. What's your name, boy? Say Toby. Say Toby. Kunta Kinte. Kunta Kinte. If they own everything, bro, and you're using their platforms to put your stuff out there, and they're saying, in order for you to put your stuff on our platforms or deal with our companies, we want you to know that you hurt our feelings. Could you please let us know, no matter what we own, that you understand and that you give a crap about hurting people's feelings, regardless if it's narcissistic or not. It does not matter. Now, I'm not saying it's narcissistic, but it is what it is.
Do you think they stuck together when they heard what you said? Was that what happened?
Well, what I said is, hey, you know, I've had experiences where it felt like I was being teamed up on, and I didn't realize that that term would be considered to be anti-Semitic. So I had a mediation with Adidas today, and I think Adidas felt like because everyone else was ganging up on me that they had the right to just take my designs, and I feel like right now I feel like that was in Christianity we don't say karma, we say you reap what you sow.
Yeah.
And I feel like
And that's a good and bad thing. You sow good seed, you reap good harvest. You sow bad seed, you reap weeds. So yeah, you reap what you sow. A lot of Christians only take that as negative. You reap what you sow. That's what you get. But it's also for the positive as well.
this is God humbling me right now, because there's two things that are happening. A lot of times when I would say, oh, I'm the richest black man, it would be a defense that I would use for the mental health conversation. To say, oh, you guys say I'm crazy, but look at this, I made money. And but that is not godlike to be showing
No, it's
off.
not.
So
No, it's
if
not.
it's not godlike, then God will take that, because it's all the church's money, right? So what's happening right now is I'm being humbled. Another thing that's happening is by me being burned to the flesh every single day, it's actually proving what I had to say. So when I went to the mediation,
Okay, first off, I want to say, Kanye, you are not being burned to the flesh every single day. And if you're watching this and you believe that this billionaire who is now only a worthless multi-hundred millionaire has been burned to the flesh, then you just as much of a fool as he is.
what I want to say is, like, black people are like, okay, Lex Friedman got you to apologize, Pierce Morgan got you to apologize to the Jews, but you never apologized to us about the George Floyd comment that made us feel bad. Now the thing is, okay, JFK, they got a lot of documentaries about how it happened. So we can argue about how it happened, which I like the fact that we can do that. But regardless, when I see that video as a black person, it hurts my feelings. And I know that police do attack, and America is generally racist. And I understand that when we got to say Black Lives Matter, that the idea of it made us feel good together as a person, as a people, right? When let me say it so the soundbite is better for you guys. When the idea of Black Lives Matter came out, it made us come together as a people. Now afterwards, yes, there was some things where the money went. There were some things where it was used in order to push us to the Democratic vote. There were people behind it involved. That happened, but the general feeling. So when I said that, and I questioned the death of George Floyd, it hurt my people. It hurt the black people. So I want to apologize to hurting them, because right now God has shown me by what Adidas is doing and by what the media is doing, I know how it feels to have a knee on my neck now.
Now that right there, I don't stamp that comment, and nor do I stamp you apologizing to black people for hurting their feelings over what you said about George Floyd. Now I feel like I got a knee on my neck. Now I feel like I'm the one being blah, blah, blah. Listen to me, man. Truth is truth. Facts is facts. Stand on what you say and keep on being yay. Period. You're you know what I mean? You're an extremely smart, very creative guy, and you have your own point of view. If you're being chastised and punished publicly for it, then be chastised and punished publicly, because guess what? You're a public figure. It's not going to happen privately. You're not a private figure, bro. Everything you do is lucrative based off of your public appearance. Good and bad. Bad news is good news for you. So yeah, I cannot say that I know what it feels like to lose to $1.5 billion. No, I don't know what it's like to lose $1.5 thousand overnight. You know what I mean? I'm just a regular, like the rest of the people, like a great majority of the people. I'm just a regular person. But Stand by what you say. You feel like America is racist. Are you apologizing for that? You ain't apologized for that, for saying that, did you? No, you're not going to apologize for saying that unless America start being racist to you. Now think about what I just now said, because it's not regular old Americans that's really attacking you right now. It's powers that be who control your dollar, who control the market that your product's in, and who control the social media platforms that you present your arguments on. That's why you're giving interviews to everybody, which is amazing. I like that fact. I like the fact that you're doing that. But stick to it, bro. You've already done it. What else can you lose? Huh? You're extremely understanding, and I appreciate it. And you're approaching matters with the heart of a Christian, which is amazing. And we already know that you are a God-fearing man, which is awesome. But you have nothing to prove to anyone.